h of x that's equal to x cosine x, and your x is equal to pi over 2. So we'll start off with the derivative of our function h prime of x. That will be equal to, this is factor, so we have product rule here. So we are to copy the first factor x and then get the derivative of the next factor, cosine x, plus copying cosine x, and then getting the derivative of the other factor, which is x. So this one, we have x, cosine x, the derivative of that is negative sine x, plus cosine x, derivative of x is 1. Simplifying, this is negative x sine x, plus cosine x. So this time we are now ready to plug in the value of x, which is pi over 2. It's equal to negative pi over 2 sine of pi over 2 plus cosine of pi over 2. So simplifying that one, this is negative pi over 2. We do not do anything in our pi here because this doesn't have any trigonometric function. But for this one, we can convert our pi there into 180 degrees. So this is now 180 degrees over 2 plus cosine of 180 degrees over 2. This will be now negative pi over 2 sine of 90 degrees plus cosine of 90 degrees. So simplifying that one, we go to our Cartesian plane and considering the unit circle. So if that is 90 degrees, that will be somewhere here. That means to say that our terminal side of the angle is the y-axis. So if we are considering our unit circle for, if this will be our terminal side and this one is the initial side, we're forming a triangle here with a 90 degrees angle. This one is our r, this one is our x, while this one is our y. Since this is unit circle, our x is equal to 1, our y is equal to 1, our r is also equal to 1. So once you say sine of 90 degrees, that will be equal to opposite over hypotenuse. But take note, when we say on the unit circle, our value for the sine of an angle is always going to be equal to y. So if you try to look at this, our y here for the 90 degrees, that is equivalent to a 1. So that is why when we say sine 90 degrees, that will be 1. So replacing the value, this is negative pi over 2 sine 90 degrees, that's equal to 1, plus our cosine 90 degrees. Cosine 90 degrees, that is, when we say cosine 90 degrees, cosine in a unit circle is equivalent to an x. We don't have an x in here, so that is why our cosine 90 degrees is equal to a 0. So that is our cosine 90 degrees. So replacing, this is now the final answer. This is negative pi over 2 as our final answer for our h prime of pi over 2.